the first thing they kind of see in terms of subscription for most brands that are just getting started is the subscribe and save option. So you go land on a website, you're interested in the product, you go to buy that product on the product page, there's a one-time option, and then there's the subscribe and save option. The subscribe and save widget, to start there, usually has a discount associated with the subscription. It incentivizes the customer to say like, sure, sign me up, you know. So that is like the entry point to subscriptions. Something that I want to raise that I've seen just working with a number of different merchants is that there are other factors to think about when setting up that subscribe and save widget and setting up your subscription program, being new to subscriptions. The long tail of it, when you look at your subscription program, once subscribers start to subscribe, one thing that is important is to look at the reasons for cancellations, like why people are leaving your subscription. So it's like, to start, you have to kind of look at the end, you know, and see like what is causing the hole in the ship, and plug it up, you know. So one of the things that would always come up, especially for newer brands to subscription, is that subscribers are canceling, right? Like they sign up for a subscription and then they cancel within the first order or two. Typically, there are certain reasons within that first like cadences. One of them being that they just didn't want the subscription, right? So that's one reason. And so
they subscribed for the discount.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Yep. So you can see where I'm going with this. So
yeah,
there, as a brand, you want to make sure that when subscribers are walking into that door, into that club, you could say, and that's another thing I'll touch on, is like the way you position the marketing aspect of your subscription program as like a club or a membership, as opposed to just like a subscription, you know. I mean, that's fine too. There's certain brands that can do really well with that in the way that their brand is set up. But what really helps reduce churn on the back end is surfacing your subscription program on your site and positioning in a way that incentivizes the customer to see value in that. So as a subscriber, you get a certain percentage off of this cool, you know, product. As a subscriber, you get free shipping, or, you know, there's certain incentives you can include in that subscription program, but also surfacing on that page. And a lot of brands, or I wouldn't say a lot, but there are certain brands out there that do this really well. Eli's brand, Olipop, does this really well. Big fan of them, actually. So I just got to drop that in there. They're killing the game. But yeah, just surfacing what the experience is going to be for that customer when they subscribe, and they're subscribing for the right reasons, not necessarily just to get a discount.